guys, that monkey man back here from Nebula. Welcome back to an episode of my daily sniping series. Let's get started right away, guys. And as you see, as AP does not sell right there, you guys have not seen my player card review of Adrian Peterson and of the other three legends. Definitely check them out. Uploaded yesterday. So we're going to continue to try this sniping method. Let's go for the silver elite or silver gold. Nah, not silver golds. Silver players. So today is the last day these sets are actually in the game. So this is the last day that these players should go for anything. Oh my, whew. My man told me that Silver Raiders was going for like 6 or 7K. Yeah, they are. They're going for a lot of freaking coins. I don't know why they're going for that freaking much. No idea at all. But anyway, let's... Wow, all these... Wait, is all the silvers going for a lot? No. Just the typical, typical ones. Anyway, guys, today the Super Bowl promo should be coming out in the game. If it doesn't come out today, then that means that it would come out either Wednesday or Friday of this week. So my suggestion is, and not even on just the Super Bowl promo, for the future of Madden, I forgot for a second what I was going to say. Oh yeah, so for the future of Madden, whenever you think something's going to come out, so for example, the Super Bowl promo is a good example. Would be if you have a player, if you have an item, like, for example, if you had a lot of the playoffs cards, make sure you hold on to them, especially if the set's about to expire. Usually, and this is just usually, but whenever a card is, let's say it's in the game, it's in packs, right? What packs, it being in packs, what it does is it actually makes the card value go down because more people can pull them and it's easier to pull. Even limited edition cards, they're easy to pull when they're in packs because it's people are able to get them, and also people are throwing them up whenever they get them on the auction block. Unlike in the actual game where so if they're not in the packs, people aren't pulling them, so they're not throwing them up. The only time they're throwing them up is to sell them, and obviously that's not as often as pulling them out of the packs. So my opinion is, and what I think you guys should do is, if you do have a card, and let's say you pull it out of a pack, right? And I'm not saying this for cards that are, already in pack. Yeah, if I can speak. I'm not saying this for cards that, if you pull this limited edition card. Limited edition cards, sell them right away. Always sell them right away. But non-limited edition cards, so let's say you pull a card and you look up in the auction block, it goes for 3K, right? Chances are, if it's part of a promo, once that promo's out of the game, that card should go up in price. And the reason why is because the people who are going to be going for that card are not going to be going for that card to complete the set. They're going to be going for that card just to add to their team or whatever may be the reason. And with that in mind, the cards should go up in price because you can't pull them anymore. The second a card's out of packs is usually when a card's price always skyrockets. Even if it's not, crazy amounts, it's still going to go up a little bit. And the reason why, of course, is because the supply is not as plentiful. Now, the demand might go down too, but as long as the supply is still at that point where, it's a card you can actually use and people are, at least going to go for it, then the demand will always be there. Okay, so if it's like, if it's a card that people are going to want, or people, at least are going to be, because you have to look at budget squads. A lot of people run budget squads. And if you run a budget squad, obviously that means that, you're going to look for people who are kind of cheaper. So if you have a card for 3K, and once they're out of packs and you can't pull them anymore, that card's going to go up in price. We see this all the time with Team of the Week cards this year. The second they're out of the game, their price goes up. And the reason why is because you can't pull them. There's no way to get these cards other than buying them off the auction block. And especially cards, let's say there's a set, right? And it says like, oh, trade in, I don't know, 10 random gold versions of this, promo into a set. Well, if you keep some of them and then, everyone else put them in the set, when the promo expires and they're no longer in packs, your card is going to go up in value. It's just, it's straight principle in a way, This is how that's how the economics of Madden works. And that's also how the market works, If the supply and demand, you got to look at it as supply and demand. If there's plentiful supply and the demand is low, the card's going to be low. It's going to be worth nothing, right? But if the demand is high and the supply is low, the card's going to be worth a lot. So that's how you have to look at it in this game. You got to look at it as basic economics. If you have a card, right, and you're like, okay, should I sell this card now or should I wait later? Well, if you have a card and right now the supply for that card is crazy insane, why would you sell a card that has a crazy insane supply? And if you know the reason why, well, yeah, it's crazy supply because of the fact that the promo's in the game. Okay, is the promo going to expire? Eventually, yes. Okay, when that promo expires, the supply will go down because you can't get the card that easy. When you can't get the card that easy, the supply is down. Now, if that card is usable, I'm not saying if the card's, crap, if this is principle applied, but if the card's usable and it's, some people might want it for the budget squad, the demand, it might not go like whoop, and it's not going like whoop, it's going like, this is demand. It's going doop, 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 doop. And if, slowly, as the demand goes up, because it's not as easy to get, the supply go down. And as the supply goes down, the demand goes up. Guess what the price does, guys? It slowly creeps up too. And when that price slowly creeps up, that's when you're sitting there with that card and you're like, maybe 3 days earlier, it was worth 3K, and now it's worth 6, 7, 8K. Because you waited, and now supply and demand are different. So, that's how you invest in this game. That's how you make coins other than sniping, other than playing solos. Supply and demand. It's very, very tricky. Now, this is why I never give this method on how to make coins, because it's such a tricky method with the whole fact of you never know what's going to happen. But this simple method is always reliable. And the reliability is because if you have a card, it's going to go down. It's going to go up in value. Once that whatever the supply is ends. Once the supply is over and no longer is there a supply for that card, the demand, even if the demand won't go up by a lot, I mean, the demand is like, well, you're like, oh, the demand is not going to be that crazy though. It doesn't have to be. If 10 people wants that card and, there's only 20 up, well, guess what? That might, you might say that, oh, that demand is crap. Like, who cares about that demand? Well, your card is going to go up a lot. And also goes into my next point, when to sell cards. I'm actually, at this whole video, guys, you document this one. I am going through how to make 1,000,000 coins in simple steps to show you guys how to make coins. I mean, I feel like a lot of people, they don't really show you, pretty much break down how to make coins. This is breaking it down. Supply and demand is how you make coins in this game. I feel like I'm a salesman in a way, But yeah, so supply and demand. So as I was saying, so you gotta know when to sell cards, okay? So do not sell cards during the day. Buy during the day, sell at night, okay? Not only that, do not sell during the weekends. When do you think people are on pulling packs? Weekend hours, right? So why would you sell your cards during the weekend? It doesn't make sense. And the fact of the matter is, everyone's pulling packs during the weekends. People are throwing cards up. So therefore, you're not going to get any value for your cards during the weekends. So when do you sell your cards? During the weekdays. During the weekdays? At nighttime. And the reason why at nighttime is because not many people up. The way you get the most value for your cards is when not many people up to challenge you for putting your card up. Also, as I told you before, overpricing your cards. Always a great idea. If you guys want to see how to overprice your cards, I have a video about it. Go back on my channel, check it out. Great video. Okay, now it sounds weird. It's a good video though. But anyway, so sell your cards at nighttime. Nighttime during the weeks. Now, for some reason, I can't explain to you why, the best time to sell your cards are going to be weeknights, Tuesdays and Thursdays. I don't know why. I guess, Tuesdays make sense because not many people won because not many stuff happens on Tuesdays. Mondays something might happen, but Tuesday's kind of bland and pointless day for Ultimate Team because not much stuff's happening. So Tuesday is the best time to sell your cards. So Tuesday and Thursday, nighttime. And again, remember, overprice your cards is the key. And again, I'll show you a video on my channel, of many videos on my channel. And actually, my last Sniping Series video, I showed you, I overpriced every single card I bought in that one sniping video. Every single card sold. The biggest thing when it comes to overpricing your cards, you cannot be scared to list it up 6 or 7 times. I know you're sitting there and you're like, I want my coins back though. I want to make sure I made my coins. You will make your coins, but you have to be patient. And that's the biggest thing when it comes down to these, overpricing cards. As you saw, I told you in the video, I went through Mutthead. You can check out the sniping video if you want to. It's, I forget what the title is. Let me see. It is, I believe it's this simple method will make you, no. It's this will make you 1 million coins a day. And again, that was not a clickbait title because that is true. As you saw, with 20 minutes of doing that method, I made about 20K. No, not even 20 minutes. It was like 17 minutes. Made about 20K. 20K times 5, right? Let's say 20 minutes, right? Let's say 20 minutes. Times that by 5, that's 60, right? So that's an hour. So 5 times about, say, we'll round that up to 20K. That's 100K per hour. If you do that for about 10 hours, that's 1 million coins. So again, not clickbait at all. That's actually, I try to make sure whenever I do videos, guys, I never do clickbait. That's one of my biggest pet peeves is I don't want to have clickbait anything. So that's my whole point. But that's why I did name it. You can make 1 million a day. You can make 1 million a day doing that. That's not a crazy statement. It is 100% a true statement. But, and again, because in 20 minutes, or less than 20 minutes in that video, I made about 20K. And if you do that for, like, let's say 10 hours, you can easily make, and even more than that, obviously, like, it depends on what kind of snipes you can get. Like, I got a Robert Quinn. I bought him for 118. Oh, sorry, I bought him for about 105, and I sold him for about 122. That's called overpricing your cards and knowing how much you can get out of them. And what it comes down to, guys, is the longer you do this, the more you're going to get experience, the more you're going to understand your head, and you're going to know how much cards go for. Eventually, after you do this for a very long time, I promise you, just like I was doing in that video, you will start to learn how much you can get out of each card, and you'll go through the auction block, right? And you'll be like, oh my, they put it up for this price? Like, you'll actually start thinking it's ridiculous that they put up for a certain price because you can sell it for, 6 times that. So that's what it comes down to. And that's what, when it's like how to make coins, you make coins off supply and demand, and you make coins off overpricing your cards. But knowing how much to overprice for is the key. And I feel like in that video, again, I would recommend go watching it if you have not seen it already. It's how to make 1 million coins in a day. I talk about, I look through and I show you guys how I'm finding out how much to overprice these cards for. And how much, to go through and actually see how much to sell these cards for. I go through in the video, I explain to you how to do it, I explain to you how I'm doing it, and explain my reasoning on how I'm doing it. It's because, actually, we're going to do it in this video. Because I actually want to explain to you in this video too. You guys can go check out that video if you would like to. But I want to explain to you, and I really, because guys, my whole point of, hold the whole point of teaching you guys how to make coins is all because I want to help you guys get as many coins as you possibly can. You know, my whole point of all this is to help you. And I want to make sure you guys, you know, are being helped in this way. So if we go to a random card, let's go to, here we go. So, for example, how much did I, crap, what's the guy's name? Kevin Green. I think that's his name. Kevin Green. Okay, so I sold him for about 24, 25K. And let's go through the prices, okay? So I bought him for about 17K. I actually bought him for the exact price here, and I sold him for about 25, 26K. And the reason why is because if you look at all these prices, right, we have 17, 17, 17, 19, 20, 23, 23, 25, 20, 66, 89. Crazy. Never do this. Don't overprice your cards like that. But we can view breakdown right here. And Muthead's a great website for that. And actually, I can't show you my phone right now because on my bed. But I actually have the Muthead app. If you guys do not have the Muthead app, go to App Store or the Play Store. Download the Muthead app. It is the best application you will ever download. You can search on your phone within seconds and pull up every single price of how much the card's selling for, how much it's up for, and how much it's actually sold for. It's beautiful. So, for example, looking at all these, right? I sold Kevin Green for 26K. The reason why I knew I could sell him for 26K is look at these prices. 5 hours ago, 24K. 6 hours ago, 28K. 25K, 25K, 25K. It's very, 22K. I know I could sell this Kevin Green right now. I could buy him for 17K, and I know 100% within 8 hours, I could sell this exact Kevin Green going for 17K. I know I could sell him for about 24 to 25K. And that's just all about knowing how much you can get out of each card. And as you see, once again, he's up for 17K. I'm not going to do that. Right now, I'm not going to do it. But if you're like, oh, well, that's not true then. You're not going to do it. Then obviously it's fake. I go back on my channel. Go when I bought this Kevin Green, see how much I buy him for. Look at my last Sniping Series video, and I show you how much I sold him for. Actually, you know what? I'm going to even show you guys on this video. I probably shouldn't be showing you guys on this video because you could easily just go see it. But you know what? I want to actually show you guys exactly what I'm talking about. So you guys know I'm 100% being legit here. Because again, all my tips, whenever I give you guys a tip or any helpful hint, I do it because I'm trying to help you guys out. I don't do it in any other way other than trying to help you guys out. That's all I try to do. Trust me. I don't do anything shady. I try to only help you guys out. So if I can find the video. Let's see. Oh wait, no. That's not that video. Oh, here it is. Let me show you guys. Hang on. Alright, we're going to watch the beginning of my video, okay? I watched the beginning of my video in another video too. But yeah, so let's look at this one, okay? I know it's kind of weird. You're seeing a duplicate myself. But yeah, so let's go through. And as you can see, Lawyer Malloy, 22K, right? I bought him for 16K. Let's go through. Robert Quinn, 118. I bought him for 105. And actually, you can see right here, right? Crap, what's happening? Here we go. Oh, that's why I couldn't 30. I bought him for 20K. I sold him for after tax 22K. How much did I buy Kevin Green for? Let's go down. Okay. Yeah, hang on. Let's go down a little bit. Oh, crap. Actually, hang on. Do I actually go to the thing? Let's see. I know it's weird that you're seeing three face cams in a row technically. Oh crap. I keep missing it. I just keep missing it. Come on. Oh, there we go. I bought him for 12K and I sold him for, once again, to start the video. Oh, there we go. I sold him for 20K. So I bought him for 12K, I sold him for 20K. And to be honest, right now, I know I could buy that 17K one, and I could probably sell him for 25K. And that's what it comes down to. It's knowing how much to sell your cards for. I bought this Robert Quinn, 105K. Sold him for 132. Bought this for 12K. Sold him for 20K. Bought this for about 22K. Sold him for 37K. I bought him for 25K. Oh, sorry. I bought him for 20K. Sold him for 25K. I bought him for 78K. Sold him for, ended up selling him for about 90K. This is how you make coins. And I know a lot of people ask this question. A lot of people like, oh, how do you do this? How do you do this? Like, it's not rocket science. It's honestly, it's just exactly what I'm explaining every single day on my channel, trying to teach you guys. And again, I will make, as many videos as I need to so that you guys understand how to make coins. So you guys, every single new tip in the book. If there's a new way to make coins, my channel will have that video explaining to you guys how to do it. If there's any new way, another great way to make coins is investing. This year, I feel like EA is trying to kill that off, but don't worry, they won't ever kill off investing in this. Investing in the cards to make coins in this game. And if there's any way to invest in the cards, I will be making those videos. You will be seeing them on my channel, and I will very, very quickly, make sure I show you guys how to make coins by investing. Now, if you guys, want to be the MVP here, and you want to make sure that whenever a new, a new idea comes out, whenever new, video comes out, because sometimes if I make a video on how to invest, and you guys are like, you guys want to know exactly when it comes out, because some of these videos, if I make like how to invest, you might miss it if you, if you're late to my video, you don't know it came out already. So the way to find out when my video is going to come out, right here, right next to my subscribe button. You don't see it because this is my channel, but you're actually going to see, little thing right here, a little bell. You click that bell, go to notify, and it will notify you whenever a new video comes out. Now, the only reason I do have online gameplay, I have an out of position team builder. It's going to be out right now. Both of those videos are going to be out right now, so go check them out if you guys have not done so already. After this video, please go check them out. By the way, thank you so much for 1,500 subscribers, guys. You guys are awesome. You guys are the GOATs. You guys are the GOATs. But if you do want to join the GOAT list, down below in the description, link. Go to the website. You can join the GOAT list today. But anyway, guys, that's pretty much it for this video. If you enjoyed the video, make sure you slap that like button. I will see you guys in the next one. Peace out, guys.